Many people believe losing sucks, but I believe losing is one of the best things that can happen to you. Why is losing one of the best things that can happen to you? Because we learn our best lessons from losing. When you're always winning, you don't learn anything. You're just consistently winning. But when you lose, you get a time to self reflect and learn from your mistakes to continue to grow and get better for the future. Hi, my name is Kino. I'm a day trader. I've been trading for the last 5 years. And just this month, I've made over 5 withdrawals from Hanko Trade, my broker, resulting in hundreds of dollars in the markets already. And it's only halfway through the month. So you can only guess what the rest of the month is going to be like. Without further ado, let's talk about why losing is the best thing that can happen to you as a trader in the markets. Let's get into it. As y'all can see on the charts, today was very choppy, super on decision as far as price action went. There was no big fundamentals as far as I know of, but there was no fundamentals that I seen on Forex Factory or Market Squeeze or any other Forex, any other calendars that I would get my news events related from. So I was thinking today's just going to be a normal, regular, every single day. And to my surprise, it wasn't. But I still showed up and executed the same way I do every single day. I do my rules, I follow my plan, and I stay disciplined according to what my trading plan is every single day. But trading this market condition, when price opened up, it shot up to the top. We thought it was going to go bullish. My bias was primarily bullish starting from the day. It was definitely because we was making structure lows, but we were still maintaining structure as far as the 1 hour time frame was making structural lows. I was thinking was going to get a bounce off the 1 hour time frame, area of interest, and was going to start going high. But that's definitely not what happened. It started to drop. So I switched my bias to sells. And then market had this massive sell-off where it had another drop, another wick back up to the top. In that wick, this wick alone was about 400 points, which is crazy, right? You see the market drop 400 points. You think it's going to continue and not just make a wick like that. But unfortunately, it did. But what did I learn from today? I learned that you can do everything you're supposed to do and show up to the market every single day and follow your plan and stay disciplined and follow your edge and risk managing, all of that, good psychology, and still lose. But the good thing about losing is now I get to sit back and reflect. Because usually when I take a win, I'm off the charts. I'm gone. I'm gone. It's very easy to call a winning day, great day, follow my rules, I'm out. But when you lose, you get some time to reflect and you're like, what happened today? What was going on in the markets today to make a trade like this, a solid trade setup that I was risking a good amount on, go in the negative direction? I don't know. But I know that today was one of those days that markets played both sides and it was trying to wake people up. And you got to understand, days like this happen very often. At least once a week, we'll have a lot of market manipulation that allows price to go all the way up and then come all the way down and go all the way up again. It's just trying to grab liquidity. And I understand that this happens within the markets, and I can't be mad at the fact that I understand that this will happen occasionally. So I did risk manage properly. And what I learned from today is when I see that price is not moving the way I want it to move, and as fast as I know it should be moving, I'm going to be trailing my stop losses because I don't want to take more losses than I wanted to. Or even if I did calculate a certain amount of loss, like today, I was willing to risk $400. But I started seeing price, it dropped, it went into my direction. I was up 120, 130, 140 points, $140. And I was like, price is looking good. And then it started going back up and then going back down. And it started consolidating this little range. I moved my stop loss from negative 400 to negative 200. So I essentially cut $200 off that I could possibly lose, which saved me an extra $200 loss today because eventually the trade went in the other direction, which would have took me out a stop loss of negative 400 anyways. But I capped it out at negative 200, which was a great thing. Now I got a chance to turn around and look at it. That was a great move. Seeing that the trade was not moving in the way I wanted it to. Plus, I'm a scalper. I don't like to be in trade too long. It was moving up and down at least for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And I was like, I don't like to be in parties like this. I like the party to be jumping. A lot of momentum, a lot of volume in the market. If it's not doing that, I don't want to be a part of that trade. Or if I'm already in the trade, I would like to cut the risk that I have in the trade in half so that I'm protecting myself from a bigger loss or minimizing the loss that I take on that risk. So a lot of learning potential comes from you just taking losses in the market. And you can't look at a loss as something that should beat you up or you should get discouraged or maybe feel like you did something wrong. If you did do something wrong, it's even something better to learn. But for me, I did everything that I was supposed to do. And on top of that, I was given a chance to practice my exit strategy so I can know when I should cut my losses short or when I should draw down my stop loss or etc. So I can protect my downside and still maximize my upside. I didn't move my stop loss, my take profit from where it was, but I did move my stop loss from the current position that it was, which, as I said, protected my downside by $200. So this week I am still up about $300 after taking that $200 loss, which is okay. Brought me back down, which is still okay. Today's Wednesday. I still got 2 more days to show up and follow my rules. Yesterday, there was no trade day, and that was another perfect day to show my discipline in the market. So thinking that losses are the worst things that can happen to you, especially as a trader. No, but I think in general, losses is a part of it, especially if you're an entrepreneur. Understand that losses is a part of the game. You need to take losses as a learning opportunity to get better. My broker is Hanko Trade. If you want to trade with Hanko Trade, it's one of the best brokers out there. Please hit the link in the description and sign up with Hanko Trade today. As I said, over 5 withdrawals just this month, resulting in hundreds of dollars for the month, which is great. I throw it in my bank account and I'm able to use it to spend it on whatever I want to. Lightning fast withdrawals. It's great. I can't say anything more than it's just one of the greatest brokers that I have used in the last couple of years. Besides futures, I like futures a lot, but on the Forex side, one of the best brokers that I personally use. And if you want to sign up with them, again, link is in the description. Sign up with Hanko Trade, join the winning team right now. With that being said, let me know what you guys want me to talk about in my future videos because I just want to provide you value. Win, lose, or draw, I want to provide you value because there's so much to learn from wins. There's so much to learn from losses. There's so much to learn from not taking a trade at all. Everything is a learning opportunity. You just have to look at it that way. It's all about perception or perspective. And I just want to share with you guys all of my perspective that I'm having throughout the market. It took me years to get to the point where I like taking losses, or losses are not the worst thing that can happen to me. It's another opportunity to learn from my mistakes or learn from whatever the market is doing. That being said, please leave a like and subscribe down below and leave something in the comment section. What do you want me to talk about in the next video? Love you guys. Till next time. Peace.